Since the dawn of Dudunsparce time, no matter what main series Dudunsparce game you're playing, no matter what way you obtain it, you have a 1 in 100 chance of capturing a Dudunsparce that, when transferred up to Scarlet and Violet, will evolve into the rare 3-segment Dudunsparce. Transferred up from most Dudunsparce games, you'll see the 3-segment Dudunsparce have any nature and ability. But that's not the case for Dudunsparce transferred up from Generation 3 and 4. From those games, the only 3 segments will be hardy-natured with the ability Serene Grace. This phenomenon is referred to as 3 Days Grace. No, this is because every Pokemon has a unique personality number known as its PID. And in Generations 3 and 4, the last 2 digits of it were what determined the Pokemon's ability and nature. They scrapped that and said, let's decide it was something else in Generation 5, and then in Generation 6 they were like, alright, let's add a second personality number called the Encryption Constant. And this number didn't exist back in Generations 3 and 4, so when you transfer a Pokemon up, they just copy this number to the Encryption Constant. And the last 2 digits of this Encryption Constant, in Dudunsparce's case, also determine whether or not the Dudunsparce will be the 3 segment, if it ends in 00. So, from Generation 3 and 4, there's only one possible nature and ability combination that can result in a 3 segment. Hardy with the first ability, which is Serene Grace. In Gen 3 and 4, there are 3 other possible Hardy nature PID combinations, so every Hardy Dudunsparce from those games has a 1 in 4 chance of being the one that becomes the 3 segment. That's great and all, but how do we make use of this? Well, conveniently, from Emerald onward, leading your party with a Pokemon with the ability Synchronize has a 50% chance of forcing an encounter with a Pokemon with the same nature as it. So for every Dudunsparce encounter we lead with Synchronize in Platinum, we have a 50% chance of forcing it to be Hardy nature. Factor in the 1 in 4 chance that it's got a PID ending in 00, and the additional 0.5% chance that Synchronize doesn't activate and we happen to land on one anyway, and we've got a 1 in 7.69 or 13% chance of finding a Dudunsparce that'll be 3 segment upon transfer every time. I know what you're thinking, but Matt, you just went through over a month of effort to get your own 3 segment Dudunsparce in Scarlet.
That's it! That's it! Shiny 3-segment Dudunsparce!
Why didn't you just do this instead? And well, I just wanted to experience it the slow way, because that's the adventure, that's the journey of it all. And this video is all about doing it the fast way. I want to see how quickly I can get a second one. I want to speedrun getting a shiny 3-segment Dudunsparce. Normally I'd like to hunt something like this at the full odds, but in this case today, I'm gonna go back to my roots. We're gonna hunt this thing with the Pokeradar, because we want to go fast. In order to encounter Dudunsparce in the first place in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, we first need a swarm for it. This changes every day, and we can soft reset for it by talking to Dawn's little sister in Sandgem Town. If you don't get the swarm you want, save the game, set the clock to 11:59 PM on your DS, start up the game and let it roll over to midnight, and try again. I didn't even start the timer for this because I figured it would be pretty quick. Like, we'll get it just this reset. Farfetch D. Or maybe next one. Route 209, 1 route off. Or maybe next one, Skitty again. Yeah, I was resetting for like a solid hour for this, unfortunately. But we eventually got the Dudunsparce swarm. Yes, there we go, Dudunsparce! We can finally Pokeradar. That's it! That's it! That's it!
That's it! That's it!
By the way, a common theme for this stream was jump scaring people with my 3-segment reaction because I didn't get it on stream initially. We got the empty podium. This file has never done Pokeradar before. Armed with the repels and the radar set, let the journey begin. There's a Dudunsparce. We're gonna use the best Pokeball for this. I'm gonna be catching every Dudunsparce here. Not only to get more 3 segments, but also because since my first radar tutorial in 2013, it was discovered that capturing the Pokemon has a higher chance of continuing your chain. Dudunsparce is also stupid easy to capture, and we should rarely ever see it break out of a Quick Ball. But even capturing every Dudunsparce and going only for the grass patches 4 steps away, it's still not guaranteed that the chain will always continue. Also, the chain broke. It just has a random chance of that happening. I was really peeking the mic. I think it's because I was closer to the microphone. Aw, that broke the chain. We got to 28. After an hour and 48 minutes, we finally hit a chain of 40. which is the point at which your shiny odds maximize per shaking patch of grass at 1 in 200. Alright. Now we're at the most crucial part of the PokeRadar process. Running back and forth and pressing the Y button until a sparkling patch appears. Thank you, Bowser Jr. X. Bowser Jr. the 10th. Bowser Jr.'s lineage continues, and instead of naming it like Bowser the 3rd, Bowser Jr. the 2nd. The 3rd, the 4th. Oh, that's a shiny patch. And the chain continues. Shiny Dunsparce. That's it! That's it! I'm gonna keep the name simple. Umbrella. And now, as long as our repels allow us to, we can keep farming Shiny Dunsparce until I royally screw up the chain. And the more we catch, the better of a shot we have at getting another 3-segment or 2. Spiny patch. I'm gonna name this one Spiny. And if they don't, we come back and we chain some more. Another time. But for now, we can get into this other shiny patch right here and get our 3rd shiny Dunsparce. Oh, there's a shiny patch. Number 4! Shiny. Whoa, that was weird. The repel ran out as soon as I hit the patch, so I had to turn to make it happen. I saw a video of Link doing a kickflip today, too. Like, I think it's pretty clear. Also, shiny Dunsparce. I was going at a pace where it felt like I was going to get a whole box of these things. Shiny. Number 7. But after Dunsparce number 7, I would make an unfortunate repel-related mistake. Oh no. I button mashed. Alright, well, I guess we have 7 of them. We'll continue the timer if I have to keep chaining. Alright, we got all these. Who's Hardy? Hardy. Calm. Hardy, Hardy, Hardy. Hardy, Hardy, har. We have 4 Hardy ones. I streamed this on May 21st, before the home update dropped. So I backed up my save file using totally official software on my totally stock 3DS. And I checked the Dunsparce out in a totally normal program. So, Dunsparce, contestant number 1, not 3-segment, ends in 7-5. Contestant number 2. That's a 3-segment. We got another shiny 3-segment. It was on the 3rd one. I'm gonna probably look at the timer to see what time we got that at. This was the only shiny 3-segment I got from this batch. And it was cool because of its PictoChat smiley name. The little happy smile. Oh, what's cool about this one too? Whenever we transfer this up to Scarlet and Violet, it's not gonna have a name. It's gonna be totally blank. But before I do any transferring, I'm gonna try and get a cool ribbon on it. I decided to trade it to my Heart Gold version, where I took it to the peak of Mount Silver to battle against Red, where it did pretty much nothing, but it still would become a legend, and receive the Legend ribbon. From there, I needed to transfer it up to 5th gen, and then into Pokemon Bank.
Check out that free trial period.
And then from Bank into Pokemon Home.
Alright, as you can see, we have male-female. We have that. We have a nameless one, our shiny, which will be 3-segment. That. And that.
And on May 30th, when the home update dropped, it was time to move it to Scarlet and Violet, and finally see it evolve. Living Legend. Alright, I didn't get to do this in Area 0. Let's watch it evolve into the 3-segment from the side. And there we go, we have a second one. You're evolved into Dudunsparce. This should be one too. Yep. Back view. Oh yeah. Alright, fingers crossed, y'all. Let's see if this is the one. 3-segment, 3-segment. Yeah! We have a whole party of them now. The Living Legend. Look at this squad. And there we go. That's a full team of 3-segment Dudunsparce. And you know what? The one that I got full odds is still the one that means the most to me. But I will cherish the Living Legend forever. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time.